This is Brian David Marshall from MagicTheGathering.com, and I'm here with Hall of Fame inductee Jon Finkel. So, John, everyone wants to see the Hall of Fame ring. Why don't you show it to us?
Actually, I lost it. No, okay, hold on.
So, was the Hall of Fame ceremony, how did that feel?
I was a little bit nervous. It's surprising, I know, but I was. I had to go up there and speak words, which, is always a little bit, nervous for everybody. But, it felt really good. It felt good to be standing up there, to be presented the ring by Richard Garfield, to, be up there with, four of the greatest players, who've ever played Magic. Be part of the inaugural class was very nice.
I was really happy for you. So, show us the ring.
This right here is the Hall of Fame ring. You can see it has my name on the side. One of the favorites for next year's Hall of Fame is a good friend of mine, Stephen O'Mahony Schwartz. And his last name is O''Mahoney-SCHWARTZ. So I really think that he should be voted in. I mean, clearly for all of his accomplishments, but also just to see how small of type they can get on the side of the ring.
When they made the rings, they actually did use Steven's name as a templating test to make sure it would fit on the side of the rings.
Did they really?
Yeah, they did.
Well, apparently, here you have it, folks. Apparently, Steve is on the short list for next year's induction into the Hall of Fame.
So, John, you've been playing a little Magic. I know we've drafted a couple times. Do you ever see yourself playing on the Pro Tour again now that you're qualified for every Pro Tour?
There's a decent shot I could play in a limited Pro Tour if it was sometime that was convenient, someplace I wanted to go, or someplace, like New York, or someplace in Eastern Europe. Maybe Prague. I'll show up there. It's, I've been to Prague once. It's a great city. Constructed, probably not so much. I tend to enjoy it less. I find it to be also a less skill testing but more tedious format. So I would show up for possibly a draft Pro Tour.
So if you had told the organizers of this event that if day one of this event had been limited, you actually would have played. You don't have time to stick around for the whole event, but if day one had been limited, you would have played. How do you think you would have done?
I think I would have done pretty well. I mean, I've done a fair bit of Ravnica drafting. I think I could be competitive. I would have liked to have a shot to get in there and, show some of these people that, some of us old guys still have an idea of what we're doing with Magic. But sadly, the event organizers told me they didn't want me to be playing this event, so they could not schedule day one to be drafted.
All right, and could you share your favorite Pro Tour memory with us?
My favorite Pro Tour memory? I have a couple of them. I mean, the biggest moment for me was when I made my first top 8 in Chicago '97. I made 4 top 16s up till that point, and it kind of really justified, I mean, and some of the other people, but mostly to me, all the time I'd spent playing Magic and getting good at Magic, that, I really was among the best, and it was something that, I could really use to, support myself during my time at school.
Great. Thanks a lot. This is Brian David Marshall for MagicTheGathering.com.